Men over 60. 4 nuts to eat and 4 to avoid for prostate health. Today I'll show you 4 nuts to eat, 4 to avoid, why they may support prostate comfort, exact 1-ounce portions, and smart pairings. Educational content, not medical advice. If you have BPH, kidney stones, nut allergies, or take blood thinners or diabetes meds, talk to your clinician. The 4 nuts to eat. 1. Walnuts. The wrong fats keep your heart and brain buzzing. The right ones help them settle. Your bladder often follows. Mike, 68, swapped his TV peanuts for a dinner salad crowned with 1 ounce of walnuts. Walnuts bring yellow omega-3s and polyphenol that may support lower inflammation and steadier nighttime comfort, plus brain support. Men over 60 value for prostate health. Keep it simple, about 12 to 14 halves, unsalted, dry roasted, or raw. Pair with spinach, tomatoes, and olive oil, the classic lycopene combo, and eat it at dinner, not on the couch. If evenings feel amped, make walnuts your dinner nut for a week and track wake-ups. Not a promise, a repeatable pattern to test. Ask your clinician if you manage BPH or kidney stones. Before we celebrate, check your pantry. Cashews are tempting but can be a trap for men with stones and late-night spikes. Stay, the smarter swap is next. 2 almonds. Blood sugar spikes at night keep your heart racing and your bladder jumpy. Frank, 64, switched to an almond routine and noticed steadier evenings by week's end. Almonds bring vitamin E, fiber, protein, and magnesium that may steady glucose and help nerves and pelvic muscles relax. Useful for prostate comfort in men over 60. Keep it simple, about 1 ounce, 22 to 24 almonds, unsalted, dry roasted, or raw, or use 1 tablespoon almond butter if chewing is tough. Best timing is mid-afternoon. Stir sliced almonds into Greek yogurt with cinnamon, or a thin smear of almond butter on whole grain toast. If 9 to 10 p.m. raids hit, move almonds earlier and pre-bag portions so the choice is made. Try it this week and track wake-ups daily. Next, pistachios, the shell-on coach. Potassium supports blood pressure, and the shell pile slows you down. If weight creep or cookie cravings hit, this swap wins without feeling deprived for many. 3 pistachios. If cookies own your evenings, this shell-on nut can change tonight. Ray, 67, swap dessert for pistachios and saw steadier blood pressure and fewer 2 a.m. wake-ups by week's end. For men over 60 and prostate health, pistachios may help because potassium supports healthy blood pressure control, while protein and fiber keep cravings quiet. The shells slow you down so fullness can catch up. Keep it simple, about 1 ounce shelled, roughly 49 in shell, unsalted, dry roasted, or raw. Best timing is after dinner, a handful instead of cookies, or toss them into a warm quinoa and veggie bowl. Real-life cue. Keep a second bowl for shells. Watching them pile up is a natural break. Test it for 7 days and log wake-ups. Next is pecans, the rich-tasting dinner nut. Their monounsaturated fats and polyphenol may support vascular calm. We'll move them from the bag to the plate so portion control finally sticks tonight. For pecans. Here's a secret many men over 60 overlook. Pecans aren't just dessert toppers, they're vascular protectors. Packed with monounsaturated fats and polyphenol, pecans help keep blood vessels relaxed. And calmer vessels often mean calmer nights, fewer bathroom trips, and steadier blood pressure. A 2022 clinical review in Nutrients even linked regular pecan intake with better endothelial function, which is crucial for prostate and heart health. Portion matters, about 1 ounce or 19 halves. The richness of pecans makes it easy to overeat, but here's a trick. Fold them into dinner, not snacks. Lightly toast and scatter them over roasted carrots or pumpkin. Pairing pecans with real food brings out their buttery flavor while slowing digestion, giving your body more time to absorb those protective nutrients. Take John Miller, 62, from Columbus, Ohio. He used to snack on cookies in front of the TV every night. At his doctor's advice, he swapped that habit for roasted carrots topped with toasted pecans. Within weeks, he noticed steadier energy and fewer restless nights. His physician called it a small change with a big vascular return. Think of pecans as the calm crew in your nut lineup, supporting circulation, easing nighttime discomfort, and protecting long-term health without the sugar crash. Mini recap. Walnuts steady the dinner salad. Almonds keep blood sugar in check. Pistachios enforce portion control. And pecans deliver vascular calm with roasted veggies. The 4 nuts to avoid. 1. Macadamias. The richest tasting nut can steal your sleep. Men over 60. Macadamias are a calorie bomb in disguise. Versions are often candied or oil-fried, pushing sodium, sugar, and oils that bloat and backfire. Even plain macadamias are ultra-dense. 2 casual handfuls can mean hundreds of calories before the game ends, and that pattern doesn't serve prostate health, weight, or blood pressure control. If you love the buttery vibe, swap to dry-roasted pecans for a similar taste, and lock the portion to about 1 ounce. Plate them at dinner over real food, roasted veggies or salad, so fiber and color slow the bite. Keep nut jars off the coffee table. Make nuts a topping, not a TV snack. Not medical advice. Align choices with your clinician today. Next up, cashews look friendly but trigger 2 problems: higher carbs and relatively high oxalates. If kidney stones or night snacking haunt you, timing and a better swap come next. 2 cashews. Sweet, soft, and sneaky, cashews look harmless, but can derail evenings for men over 60 pursuing prostate health. Dennis, 62, loved handfuls after dinner and woke twice nightly. Here's why. Cashews carry more carbs than most nuts, sending late glucose bumps that stir appetite and bathroom trips. They're also relatively high in oxalates, unhelpful if you've had calcium oxalate kidney stones. Store versions are often salted and seed oil fried, stacking sodium and omega-6. The fix is simple. Shift your comfort bite earlier and swap to about 1 ounce of unsalted, dry-roasted almonds or shell-on pistachios. Pair with Greek yogurt or cherry tomatoes so fiber and potassium help. Keep cashews occasional, measured into a small ramekin. Track wake-ups for a week. Patterns beat guesses. Next, Brazil nuts. Impressive but easy to overdo. Selenium is powerful in tiny amounts. Daily handfuls can overshoot. I'll show a safer cadence and smarter rotations many men prefer soon.
Harmadik Brazil nuts.
Just 2 Brazil nuts a day can push you into toxic territory. For men over 60, that's not a scare tactic, it's science. Each nut holds up to 90 micrograms of selenium, a mineral vital for immunity and prostate health. But clinical studies show that too much selenium may trigger fatigue, memory decline, digestive issues, even type 2 diabetes. I recall a 64-year-old retiree who thought more is better and ate handfuls daily. His blood work told a different story. Elevated liver enzymes and declining energy, traced back to the nuts. That's the hidden trap. Health foods can turn harmful when portion control is ignored. The smarter move? Rotate walnuts and almonds. Walnuts provide omega-3s for heart and brain. Almonds deliver vitamin E for antioxidant support. Brazil nuts, on the other hand, should be a treat. 1 or 2 on occasion, never a daily snack. Here's a simple hack. Pre-bag an ounce of mixed nuts for the week. That way, you enjoy variety without crossing the safety line. Remember, balance beats excess. For men over 60, it's not about chasing superfoods. It's about protecting longevity with moderation. For peanuts, especially salted/honey roasted, game day handfuls could be why you're up at 2 a.m. Peanuts aren't tree nuts. They're legumes, and most store versions are salted, flavored, or oil-fried, stacking sodium, sugar, and oils that add calories. They're also heavy on omega-6 relative to omega-3, a combo that doesn't help nighttime comfort for many men. Quality and storage vary, so keep peanuts in the occasional lane, measured. Never free pour from a giant jar. If the ballgame mix owns your coffee table, swap in 1 ounce of dry-roasted, unsalted pistachios or almonds, or set a ramekin by a salad so fiber slows the bite. Shells or a pre-bagged ounce beat willpower every time. Stay, the 90-second pantry audit cleans this up fast. 90 seconds can reshape your nights. For men over 60, the snack you grab at 9 p.m. often decides if you're sleeping through or up at 2 a.m. So open your pantry now. Clean space on the right, clean space on the left. Timer starts. Rule 1. Right side equals keepers. Unsalted, dry roasted, or raw nuts go here. Pistachios with shells? Right, they slow you down. Walnuts, almonds, pecans?
Right.
Rule 2. Left side equals limiters. Anything honey roasted, glazed, candied, barbecue, or sweet and spicy slides left. Added sugar and seasoning spark thirst and extra calories. Scan labels if you see vegetable oil blend, corn oil, soybean oil, or palm oil, left they go. Mixed nuts? Only stay right if unsalted and dry roasted. Brazil nuts are special. Count 1 or 2, then slide the bag left for later. They're powerful in small doses, risky as a habit. Why it works. Sodium and coatings can pull more fluids, oil-fried nuts pack waistline calories, and both raise pressure on your prostate and sleep. By reshaping what's at eye level, you lower temptation without relying on willpower. Make the right side practical. Keep single-ounce bags. Place tomorrow's beside your coffee mug so the decision is made before cravings hit. Left side becomes your weekend lane. Serve in a tiny ramekin for guests, not nightly snacking. Personal cue. Gerald, 69 from Tampa, Florida, called his pantry the stadium shelf. After his audit, pistachios and plain almonds sat at eye level. Honey-roasted nuts dropped low. Brazil nuts in a tin marked Sunday. 2 only. Within a week, he felt calmer evenings and fewer wake-ups. Not magic, just better defaults. Now it's your turn. Comment right/left, your age and state. First 10 pinned. Action beats intention. Your sleep begins in the pantry. For men over 60, here's the rule. Quiet the label, calm the night. If the package shouts honey roasted, sweet and spicy, or vegetable oil blend, it's not helping your prostate or your sleep. Real nuts don't need a parade of words. When shopping, scan for 3 green lights, unsalted, dry roasted, raw, and 3 red lights, sugar, heavy seasoning, cheap oils. Put loud bags back on the shelf. At home, build an environment that beats willpower. The day you open a bag, portion it. 1 ounce is the standard. 12 to 14 walnut halves, 22 to 24 almonds, 49 in-shell pistachios, or 19 pecan halves. Pre-pack them in small bags or ramekins and slide tomorrow's pack beside your coffee mug. That simple move converts I'll try into it's ready. Bulk jars stay out of reach. Don't let TV snacking become an accident. Next comes the snack builder formula. 1 ounce of nuts from the Eat List plus 1 fiber partner plus 1 color. Fat for satisfaction. Fiber for fullness. Color for antioxidants. Tomatoes with walnuts. Lycopene meets omega-3s. Almonds with Greek yogurt, and cinnamon for steady blood sugar. Pistachios after dinner as a slow, shell-on dessert. Pecans toasted over roasted carrots or pumpkin to satisfy that buttery craving. Timing matters. Move almonds to mid-afternoon if you raid the pantry late. Use walnuts at dinner with vegetables for calmer evenings. Trade cookies for pistachios after dishes. Put pecans on real food at dinner rather than grazing from the bag. Even hydration plays a role. Finish most fluids earlier and pair nuts with salads, berries, or oatmeal, not late-night drinks. If chewing is tough, spread almond butter thin on whole grain toast or chop nuts into smaller bites. With kidney stone history, keep cashews rare and hydrate earlier. Allergies, blood thinners, or diabetes. Always align with your clinician. Remember, this is educational guidance, not medical advice. Protect freshness, too. Nuts lose quality fast with air, light, and heat. Use airtight containers, refrigerate or freeze extras, and rotate stock forward so older bags get used first. Buy in bulk. Split into weekly portions on day 1. Your future self will thank you. Finally, wire it into routine with 2 micro-habits. 1. The evening reset. Place tomorrow's bag by the coffee mug and slide left lane treats away. 2. The plate rule. Nuts always go into a bowl or ramekin, never straight from the bag. These 2 rules alone lower wake-ups by cutting accidental overeating and excess salt. You now own 3 tools: a 10-second label scan, a portion habit on autopilot, and a snack builder formula that turns 4 nuts into calm evenings. Up next, We'll lock this into your lifestyle with a 7-day rotation challenge and a simple sleep log, so results stop being guesswork and start becoming your nightly reality. If you want results you can feel by next week, this is where men over 60, 4 nuts to eat and 4 to avoid for prostate health turns from ideas into a system. Small hinges swing big doors. 1 ounce, smart timing, fiber partner, and a simple log. Print a 1-page sheet or open your notes app with 4 lines per day. Bedtime, nighttime bathroom trips, evening snack, what and when. Next day energy, 1 to 5. You're not chasing perfection, just a calmer pattern you can repeat. Monday, walnuts at dinner. Toss 1 ounce over a spinach tomato salad with olive oil. Why it can help. ALA omega-3s and polyphenol may support lower evening buzz. Real-life cue. Plate the salad first so walnuts belong to dinner, not the couch. Tuesday, almonds mid-afternoon. Stir sliced almonds into Greek yogurt with cinnamon. Why? Vitamin E, fiber, protein, and magnesium may steady glucose and help nerves and pelvic muscles relax. Q. If you usually raid the pantry at 9 p.m., move this to 3 to 4 p.m. and pre-bag the ounce. Wednesday, pistachios after dinner. Shell on, about 49 in shell. Why? Potassium supports blood pressure control. Shells slow the pace, so fullness can catch up. Q. Keep a second bowl for shells. The little pile is your speed governor. Thursday, pecans at dinner. Lightly toast and scatter over roasted carrots or pumpkin. Why? Monounsaturated fats and polyphenol can support vascular calm. Q. Make pecans a topping on real food so portion control sticks. Friday, walnuts at breakfast. Fold 1 ounce into oatmeal with berries. Why? Fiber plus healthy fats early can reduce late-day grazing. Q. Set the walnut bag by the oats before bed so the decision is made. Saturday, almond butter. Thin smear on whole grain toast. Why? Easier to chew, still delivers protein/fat for steady energy. Q. If you're active Saturdays, pair with coffee but finish most fluids earlier in the evening. Sunday, pistachios during the game. 1 pre-bagged ounce. Shells in a second bowl. Why? Satisfying protein without the cookie crash. Q. Put glazed mixes out of reach. This is your default bowl now. How to read the log. Trends beat single nights. You're looking for slightly fewer wake-ups by midweek and steadier mornings by day 7. If trips bump up, check timing, move snacks earlier. Sodium. Avoid season/honey roasted and portion. Lock to 1 ounce. If hunger hits late, add a fiber partner, berries, salad greens, cherry tomatoes, or oatmeal, so fullness lasts. If kidney stones are part of your history, keep cashews occasional and hydrate earlier in the day. If you take blood thinners or diabetes meds, align choices with your clinician. Here's a quick story for confidence, not hype. A viewer, 66, parked peanuts to the occasional lane, made walnuts a dinner habit, and retired the honey-roasted jar. By the end of week 1, he recorded 1 fewer wake-up most nights. Not a miracle, just a better pattern measured. Your turn. Commit in public. Type week 1 done plus your state when you finish. I'll pin the first 10. If you want the printable rotation plus label guide, comment checklist and I'll add it under the video. Keep the streak simple. Same 4 eat nuts, same 1 ounce portions, same partners, same clock. Next week you can repeat, or swap days that fit your schedule. You're not changing who you are, you're changing the handful and the timing, and your nights will tell you if it's working. Before you close the pantry tonight, hear this. After 60, the wrong handful can nudge blood pressure, memory, and sleep in the wrong direction fast. The right handful, at the right time, tilts things back your way. That's the promise of men over 60. 4 nuts to eat and 4 to avoid for prostate health, and we'll lock it in with quick answers you can use tomorrow morning. First, how much per day? Keep it simple and repeatable, about 1 ounce, 28 to 30 grams. If you're watching weight or sodium, hug that line and notice where sauces and soups add hidden salt later in the day. Raw or roasted? Choose dry roasted or raw. If you roast at home, keep temps moderate and avoid burning. Charred nuts taste worse and aren't doing you favors. Can nuts actually stop nighttime urination? No food flips a switch. But better weight control, steadier blood sugar, Lower sodium and earlier dinners can support calmer nights for many men. Stack your ounce with fiber and color and give your body a week to answer back. Medications or conditions to consider. If you have nut allergies, a history of kidney stones, or take blood thinners or diabetes meds, align choices with your clinician. And keep Brazil nuts in the rare treat lane. 1 or 2 on occasion is plenty. Think of tonight as installing a quiet operating system in your kitchen. Why it can help? You've replaced mindless grazing with a measured ounce, paired it with real food, and moved the decision earlier. Those 3 levers reduce the late-night buzz that pulls you out of bed. Portion and timing are your guardrails. Dinner or mid-afternoon is the sweet spot. A fiber partner, spinach, tomatoes, berries, oats, or a Greek yogurt bowl. Lengthens fullness so you're not hunting cookies at 9 p.m. real-life cue. Don't eat from the bag. Put nuts on a plate or into a ramekin. If chewing is tough, a thin smear of almond butter on whole grain toast works just as well. Here's your 2-minute why in plain English. Healthy fats and polyphenol help calm the internal noise that makes evenings feel amped. Magnesium and fiber steady the up and down swings that lead to raids on the pantry. Shells slow you down so fullness can catch up. None of this is magic. It's pattern. And patterns, tracked with a simple sleep log, beat hunches every time. Wrap it up with a grown man move. Don't overhaul your life. Just fix the handful. Slide the right nuts to the right side of your pantry. Pre-bag 1-ounce portions once, and pair them with fiber you'll actually eat. Then measure. If you feel even 1 fewer wake up most nights by week's end, you've earned it. Tell me how it goes. Type week 1 done plus your state in the comments. I'll pin the first 10. Drop your age and your go-to nut. 2. Your note might help another man sleep better tonight. Same kitchen, fewer 2 a.m. wake-ups. Next, I'll show you 5 foods never reheat and 5 safe reheats for prostate calm nights. If you found candied nuts in your audit, you're going to want the reheat rules. Click the next video on screen or open the Prostate Comfort playlist and start there. I'll meet you there.